Well, hello YouTube. Here we are. Got ourselves a start to another beautiful day. Well, still camping, of course. This will be the first full day camping in, well, quite a few years. Still set up out here, got the trailer going. Spent a night out in the trailer. The, well, first night, of course. And, well, it performed very, very well. Even though it's unlined or uninsulated, it wasn't really hot during the day, nor was it freezing cold at night. This morning it was actually warmer inside the trailer than what it was well, outside, so I guess you could call that a bonus too. Well, got me some wood last night. Gonna probably end up having a fire sometime today. I'm not sure if I want the fire just for ambient noise or if I want to cook breakfast on it or not. I have to decide, you know, what I want to do there. I do have the means to cook it on my stove. Do I want to do it that way or the other way? As for anything really planned for today, well, just a bunch of relaxing in the shade with my favorite beverage, kind of feet up. A little bit of music, and a round re-roll. One thing I will say is it's sure quiet out here before the weekend hits. Once the weekend hits, that's when the parties start and that, so we'll have to re-evaluate it if we're going to stay then or not, so around we go then. But gonna get on with the old day, and you guessed her, catch y'all later. Little bit of a afternoon update. Well, the day's been going great. It's warm but not too hot, not really too windy or anything. A few more campers have wheeled on in, but hey, right now they're keeping the noise to a minimum. However, that may change because we're still like 2 days until the big weekend, and you know how that goes, right? The more people and long weekend, and everybody wants to do their thing, and sometimes, well, things get a bit out of control. Well, got the old barbecue geared up, cooking some potatoes. Gonna throw the meat on here in a bit. Right now, just trying to light a fire using wet wood, which is definitely a challenge, but I guess it can be done if you use enough paper. I've left my liquid encouragement at home because, well, I no longer use that for fire starter. But if I had known that their wood was going to be as wet as it is, I would have, well, brought it with me. It's kind of weird, like it's been 5 years or so, and you start doing something that you used to enjoy doing, something that you lived without for so long, and then you start to wonder how or why you ever did without it for so long. I was so fixated on that beachcomber that no other trailer mattered, you know. And I could have picked up another $1,500 trailer very easy, you know, over the last 4 or 5 years, very easy. And either rolled that trailer into the corner and forgot about it, kind of how I did, or, you know, start working at it and restore it. But I was so fixated on that trailer, how it had to be, how it needed to be, you know, stressing out about where to find parts and all that, that everything kind of came to a halt. But that's kind of the way she goes with life. Sometimes things change, sometimes circumstances aren't the same season to season, and if you don't adapt to the circumstances, then, well, things get left behind. One of the nice things that I did with my gear is I put it in tubs and stuff. So even though it sat outdoors in a shed, the tubs were really dusty and dirty, but the contents was almost spotless clean because the tubs were sealed. It's kind of nice. I'd recommend anybody doing that. If not for the off season, then, well, permanently. The old, well, the new trailer here has been doing fairly well. Like I said, spent the first night in it. There are a few things that I'd like to build for it, obviously, to help make things better. But for the first run out, all the way around, it's been very well. So we're going to get back to cooking supper, try to get this fire going, and we'll see what happens later. Well, hello YouTube. Here we are. Now we come to the end of another day. I know this is shot again once more the next morning, but hey, sleeping better out here in the wild or nature than what I do at home. Probably has a lot to do with the peacefulness, the quietness, and well, less distractions to keep you awake when you're trying to sleep. Well, the first full day and night was in the trailer. Has been a success, which is definitely well, what it was meant to do. Got a little bit of a growing list of things that I want to buy to add to the collection of goodies. You know, replace some of the old stuff that I've had for like, 16 years, and build a cabinet or two in the future, which is was on the agenda as well. Well, of course, being this is filmed the next day, getting prepared for breakfast and see where the day takes us from there. So, gonna end her all here. Today was a good day. Tomorrow's another one. Round and round we go. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.